Triple H is doing something remarkable. While AEW is on fire, WWE has come back on the right track to the road to glory. The thing is, maybe, just maybe, it was all the Vince McMahon's plan.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
See, when you have such a great legacy like McMahon, it doesn't really matter how you run the product at the end of your career. At the end of the day, Vince will be remembered as a person who creates something from nothing. In case of Vince, he cemented his name forever in pro wrestling industry. Some would say he is, or he was, to be more proper, pro wrestling industry. When we consider all those days, years, eras, it would be a stupid exaggerate to say things like Vince can run the wrestling business. Of course, he did a lot of fuck-ups, but that's life. Like Forrest Gump would say, shit happens. I wonder what if all those bad ideas was on purpose? To be more precise and clear, Vince booked some nonsense, cause he basically can.
Women! Huh?
We have to have in mind that he did a ton of hilarious epic stuff, and when you do all those things through so many years, you can experiment, give it a try, do it in a drip way. You know what I'm saying. I deeply believe in Hunter's ideas, and I'm not gonna cut off his genius, but all I wanna say that Vince did a sort of push to the game. First and most important, Triple H has a fantastic connections with fans. As he said, "You are the authority." Finally, this sentence became true. At some points, Vince did some artificial problems that can be quickly solved by the game, but at the same time, Vince had a real hurting judgments on some superstars or ideas. Do you remember the trend to cut WWE superstars' names?
I enjoy destroying lives.
Oh, hell no!
Okay, it's simpler, it would be more unforgettable and easy, but this idea is really unnecessary. Obviously, it stands by the statement that people are dumb, so make things more like a sponge. The another point, when we look at this beautiful beard, we can all feel that we see true savor of professional wrestling. Like, how the hell in a wrestling company world wrestling was banned? When we look closer to this aspect, it was because Vincent wanted to create WWE superstars, not generic wrestlers. So, consequently, needs for comeback to the roots has grown back. We want to admire guys with a skill and at the same time people who are entertainers, maybe sometimes larger than lives. What sounds better in your opinion, by the way, WWE superstar or WWE wrestler? Let me know in the comment section, because I'm curious, to be honest. As you see, it's all about the vision. Sometimes it's great to give people what they want to see. We all experience this feeling in sports entertainment, or like in a movie, something has to happen no matter what. Like, for example, somebody has to win a certain battle, and in this very moment walks the boss himself, who says, "No chance in hell! Let me explain this by example. You show to the world a beautiful doggo, and immediately when everyone is hypnotized by this moment, you are throwing this doggo to some devastating move. Arena is shaking, people are pissed. Action, reaction. Sometimes doing something wrong on purpose is best for business."
Oh my god!
There is always a sun after the storm. While most of them lost their hopes, unexpectedly, finally something stopped. It's Triple H who, like a knight on a white horse, will save our world from horrible booking. Oh my, it's Karrion Kross, Braun Strowman, Buddy Murphy, Wyatt is here. I sort of feel like I am on Avengers reunion. Okay. To conclude, Vince McMahon in WWE was simultaneously the world's worst and the greatest boss of all time. It's always controversy about his booking, the same like his sexual scandals. But as a corporate evil overlord, he's my hero, Vinny McMahon, I love ya. For the sake of what I said already in this material, you can see that Vince was messy in some aspects over the last years. Triple H is well versed and knows well what to do to get the federation back into order and composition, starting with NXT, which is a totals of Triple H's child. We want back black and gold, probably he's gonna come back. It will also be interesting with championships, as Roman Reigns almost conquered the whole WWE because Solo Sikoa still doesn't have a championship. What I say, championships. The bloodline goes for everything, and considering that every original member of this stable has 2 belts, it will mean Sikoa will follow them or Sami Zayn will do some surprise here. Anyway, let's assume bloodline has every championship. What does that portend? Changing the look of these, of course. For so many years, fans wanted to see the World Heavyweight Championship back. And finally, the situation is really possible. If Triple H sets an example and WWE comes to life, the people at AEW will doubt themselves and start to question who they want to work for. Tony Khan may have a huge problems, but that's why I love this situation, cause Tony won't surrender. He will fight. We will have a solid dose of show and good wrestling. I'm very curious about the fact how Triple H would approach the CM Punk case if there was an opportunity to come back. Whether the best for the business is worth when Phil Brooks appears, and above all, whether Triple H would be able to get along with Tony Khan if there was an option to cooperate. The only question that needs to be asked is whether it would be a situation win-win for both sides. I feel right now WWE don't need AEW. The AEW bosses are truly romantic when it comes to the struggle for ideas. But like I said about Vince McMahon, the same is with World Wrestling Entertainment. The legacy of this company is cemented. They even have modern exegi monumentum at the beginning of every show. Then, now, forever. In one of interviews, Triple H said that he's walking his way. I'm not going to look back and think what Vince would do because it wouldn't be genuine. So we can be sure that Hunter will not tell his father-in-law deeds. Let's also remember that sooner or later Triple H will fail, like every one of us and every booker in the history of professional wrestling. Shout out to Booker T, by the way. Speaking on my behalf, I'm glad that Triple H is in charge of the creative team. Feel the honesty, understanding, and the most all it happened what I expected to see. Triple H as the captain of a ship doing a really good job. There is only one, the King of Kings. Let me know what's your opinion about this video, and see you in the near future. Peace yo, that was Repeta Wrestling.